Hi, my name is Gary, and what I'm going to be doing today is showing you an example of how you can use academic word lists across any subject to develop literacy amongst your students. So what I've done, as you see here, is I have a Google Doc, and what I've done is I've actually copied and pasted some content from the internet into another website called AWL Highlighter. And the AWL Highlighter, what you do is after you put it in, it actually highlights words in bolds that are what are called academic word lists. And so the words that are now bolded in the first and second paragraphs are then copy and pasted back into the Google Doc. And in a minute, I'm going to show you an example of how students can practice summarizing these paragraphs just to a buddy, but also trying to use some of these high frequency words just to develop their usage of them. Afterwards, I'm just going to ask a student or two just to share one of these bolded words that we could discuss a little more in depth, in this case, abnormal. And the students can just working in pairs or doing sort of a think, pair, share, try to identify some synonyms for this, and you'll see they come up with unusual, weird, irregular. And then afterwards, try to identify what part of speech is this word. And if you have some more time, what are common collocations or associated words and phrases for this word. All in this probably takes no longer than 10 minutes. So this is a great thing to do in any classroom and does not take a lot of time. So I'll show you some examples of how you can use this in the science classroom, and hopefully you can adapt it to your practice.
Do a vocabulary slam with you guys. And I'm just going to hyperlink in here. And if you go to this hyperlink here, we have a few paragraphs. Now, first of all, I want you guys to decide of your partner pair who's going to be person A, who's going to be person B. Talk about it right now.
A. B.
Okay. Raise your hand if you're person A in your group. Okay. Person A, what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to try to summarize this to your partner. But here's the catch. Does anybody notice any words that are in dark bold?
Yeah.
What are they?
They're
Periodic.
Elements.
Elements. What else?
Elements.
So basically you have elements 2 times periodic 1. So person A, I want you guys to try to translate this whole paragraph to person B. But the catch is, I want you to try practicing using these words, periodic and element, in your summary. We'll give you guys about 1 minute.
The periodic table.
So talk about this.
Separates the elements into 3 parts. That's how I got it. Are very different from one another. They're dull, and they don't conduct they're shiny. They also have
These words. And I'm going to ask you guys, in what situations has something been periodic? Now, we think this is like, for example, a science term. But as a group, try to brainstorm, what are some other words that could be synonyms for this? If you're not sure, try your best. But try to think of how could we use periodic outside of just the science context. Bring this premise with the person next to you right now.
routine. What? Periodic means it happens like regularly. So it means
No.